Good morning, gamers and gentlemen. It is actually, I don't know if you can call this a morning. Maybe it's an early morning. I guess it depends on your definition of a morning. It is currently 2:30 a.m. here, the same as yesterday, actually. My sleep has been really weird, and I just decided to give in. And suddenly, yesterday we had an insane amount of energy. I ended up streaming for 9 hours. I had a crazy energy and focus the whole time. The whole stream was great. I had some great aim. There were like a few off games, but overall we played great. So I want to say that the what we're doing is already paying off big time. We are top 400 DPS only, or like basically only DPS, focusing on aim heavy heroes, Hela and whatnot, which is really cool to see. Hasn't reflected in the scores yet, but I'm sure it'll come in time. Maybe our growth in game is not because of the raw skill. I mean, to a certain extent, maybe the raw skill increasing, but it might just be better positioning and awareness, and just like the way I approach the game. Oops, sorry about that. Probably real loud. Might just be better. I don't know yet. But today is a gold fundamental day, so we're going to be doing some gold fundamental routines, and we'll just see how it goes. I've actually, speaking of sleep, let's talk about that today. Sleep is really important. We've talked about it before. You need sleep. Some people used to theorize them. I should probably try it at one point. These are not relevant here. Like I said, a big stream. Some people used to say that if you sleep, you will you'll learn. Like if you take a nap right after an aim training session, in theory, you will learn more because you will process the information and make those pathways that you would normally, or that you wouldn't, or like you'll do it when you have a long rest. But if you do this twice, you can get more aim and more training, more value out of it. Because we had the 1x one, and then I can't find it, but we favorited it. Let's see if we can find it. Playlists, favorites, keeps disappearing. It's because I say fundamentals. So sleep is interesting, and I personally, as I've been very open with, I suffer a lot from sleep. It is one of my largest crosses to bear, one of my biggest challenges in life, not just content creation, but just sleep. We talked about it extensively yesterday. Because I just need a lot of sleep, and I randomly need a lot of sleep. I feel like my sleep schedule is all over the place. It's like, it's 2 a.m. I woke up at 6 p.m. Really weird. And sometimes I need long sleeps, which skews my sleep schedule completely. It's hard to say. But today, or last night, I had a full rest after a long, fulfilling stream. And I set an alarm because I was worried I was going to oversleep. I had a dojo thing. And funny enough, I didn't oversleep. I woke up naturally, or on my own, I should say, at like 6 p.m. with no alarm, no nothing. Like I had half an hour to an hour left. I was actually worried that I was underslept. I didn't feel underslept. I felt pretty fairly rested. I feel a bit tired now, but I think it's some type of jet lag because I just flipped my sleep schedule upside down. Basically, did the equivalent of moving from like Sweden to Australia or something, I think now. Something like that, something crazy. But we did like a massive change to sleep schedule. But I still not too tired. And I only slept 7 hours when I normally need way more, especially after a long stream. And I'm not entirely sure why. But I have a theory. So we have a sponsor. I'm not gonna go too deep on it now. They send me they're doing sleep masks. We'll talk about it. I think we'll still do a sponsor with them, but I think it's helped a lot. It's a great mask. And honestly, I think it might have helped. I think just using a sleep mask might just help. This one is better than the ones I've used in the past because it actually keeps the light out. It stays on. But I'm wondering if the main problem I've had this whole time, and it's probably more noticeable if you have to sleep in the middle of the day because it's so bright out. There's a big chance that the problem I've had this whole time is just light sensitivity. It's probably not just that. For me personally, I sleep so good when I'm at a hotel. And I've been at hotels with like big open solutions where it's like, it's bright. I wake up in the morning, it's like a lot of big windows, you have the sunlight coming in. And it's super dark the whole night. And I still slept like a baby. Just with a few hours of sleep, I've been completely fine. Like at when we went to the ALGS in London. No, sorry, Birmingham. Yeah, it was Birmingham. I had to make sure. We had a realized hotel room. It's on my Twitter somewhere, and that one has like just big open windows all the way around, and it was really bright, and I still slept like a baby. It was awesome, and that was again even less sleep. So what's changed as we keep ramping things up? What's changed is the sleep mask, creatine, and it was a workout yesterday. It was a bit combined. All of these things combined, I'm not sure. But again, so sleep is sleep is so important. It impacts everything you do, your learning, your performance, cognitively, even in your day-to-day working out. Something I need to get better with, or to improve on. It was really cool they sent this mask out, because it might be a good step in the right direction. I've used a silk mask in the past. I think it was silk. I got like a fancy one. $20, $30, like, I don't know, IKEA or something, some local store. And, it didn't do much. It didn't do much. It just didn't stay on. Light came in. It helped, but it just wasn't perfect. But this one seems to help, so we'll see. Hopefully we'll get a good deal. Otherwise we'll still maybe talk about it. Let's lock in this one. I will mention, I was thinking about the format. Maybe what we should do, curious to hear what you guys think. Do you guys like when we yap and do the aim training? Or would you prefer if we do like let's say we watch a gym channel, it's like we do the aim training and then we yap in between and then we do more aim training. So instead of yapping while doing this one, let's just lock in. Just me and the ball. In a pill. So it's still hard. And now we're done yapping. I think there's no difference in the accuracy. It was about the same. So I probably don't perform better. I did notice though, on this one specifically, as I've said, I have struggled a lot with my with again reading, especially on this map, and it's still not where I want it to be. But the pill was starting to bend, which I think is a good sign. Not sure how to explain it. But right now, when we started on this one, we started up again, it was like going like this and like super, super fast. It was like motion blur on both sides and I couldn't keep up with it. And now it's still kind of motion blurring, but it's bending. It's like starting to look like a hot dog going to the left and right. It might be just with how my eyes work, how I pick up on it. And maybe it doesn't, it will lead to better accuracy soon as I like learn how to follow that up with better aim. So it's the same thing, very fast. Because these are since I need to get better at reading. maybe I just shut up on these specific ones. So it requires a lot of focus, just to keep my eyes on target, because I want to practice that. But I think in normal cases, I could probably just chill and we can yap. Especially on Fundamental Day, it doesn't really matter too much. We're just supposed to be going through the motions here, decent amount, focus on the smoothness, focus on chilling. Normally. Right, so I wanted to mention something. I saw some people commented on it like a few days ago. I think it was on the first day after we started creatine. You guys were talking about my eyes being red. I don't think my actual eyes were red, just like around my eye bags, I guess. Surrounding that? I don't know what that's called. I have something really annoying, and you guys can probably tell it in the intro. I have I hate this word because it sounds so infantile. I have like eczema. Just appears, it comes out of nowhere. It's called atopical eczema. It's horrible. They think it's tied to the weather. And like if I go somewhere like nice and sunny, it goes away like immediately. If I go to, when I used to go to France, it went away. I know somebody who has the same issue. He said when he went to Thailand, it went away. But, you know, live in Sweden, it's just a terrible climate for it, I guess. Problem is, it appears like all over my neck, on my upper torso, and my here, whatever that's called. And of course around my eyes, and if it goes untreated, or if it goes unchecked, I should say, because there's no real treatment, it starts spreading a lot. It sounds really dramatic when you say it like this, but it is a autoimmune disease. Cannot fix it. I remember I went to a specialist a while ago. I talked to him for like 2 minutes. I was like talking to Dr. House. He was like, yeah, that's just what you got. And that was it. It's fucking awful. What I've noticed with this one specifically, with this disease, if you want to call it that, is that I think it gets worse when I'm stressed, potentially, but it also causes stress for me, because it causes, we're talking this whole thing about sleep, it's linked to sleep also somehow. If I sleep, or, because if it's really bad, I sleep worse. It makes sense, but I sleep worse. I need more sleep to recover. It's like an open wound, I guess. And it's very, very uncomfortable. I don't think about it too much, I guess, but it's just like, it takes a lot of energy to have it. And definitely, like, my daily energy expenditure, it seems lower. My daily focus seems lower when it's really bad. So hey, maybe that's another thing we need to figure out on our way on this journey. It's one of those genetics I am not blessed with. Have to be something, right? Could be worse. That was nice. Again, score doesn't matter. It's just nice to compare it though, as we're progressing. But yeah, no. So my eyes being red is not because I'm smoking that reefer. It's because I'm straight up have some weird, crappy skin. Not poggers. I've had it since I was a kid, probably. As long as I could remember. It's just rough, it is what it is. I will say, unrelated completely, I was just thinking about it now. So we have like a lot of channels. So this channel with the live channel with the main channel. I've been trying to figure out stuff to do on the live channel, because we have that as well. It's called Otter Live. It's just gameplay. If you guys haven't checked it out, you probably should. Because it's like the games we play. Like we post one highlight at the end of all these, as you guys probably know by now. But more games in there. that might be fun for you to watch. A little bit better cut, because obviously we don't really cut for this channel. Just put it all together. I don't know, we do cut like devs. That's about it. But I'm trying to figure that channel out. It's not the easiest. I've never really understood the live channel format. Or like the highlight channel format. Talked a little bit about it in the dojo. We're having a play event, just chilling and chatting. A little bit more editing probably to play, but it's about finding that balance. Curious to see what you guys think. Also was thinking about what we should try to increase. I think we could probably try to practice the skills, the underlying skill set here. Like we could, like, again, I've said I'd do it till next time. Maybe we'll do it for the benchmarks. I don't have it matters for fundamentals. We are improving at a decent rate, but we could be, I don't know, maybe we could improve faster to catch up where we want to be. I don't know if we maybe should look into getting an aim coach. Maybe we could find someone to work with us on this project. We have a coach who helps us with Marvel Rivals. Maybe we could find one of the experts within aiming. Help me pick up this project, help us get where we want to be. Again, you know, I want to play on stage, but I also want to be just a beamer. I already consider myself a beamer, but even more so. More consistent, more impressive, faster flicks, more on point. I feel like when I play the game, I want to be able to go in and just like perfectly track everything. Every little miss, every whiff, it's burns. Stinks like 1,000 ants. Not very poggers. So, I think, though, if we can figure out our decision making, or like the ways should be making these decisions, we could probably rank up faster here. When we're in game, my focus is usually like... The big thing for me, I think, is like my hand goes crazy. It's about tensing up and not tensing up. It's overthinking the shots. If I can just force flow state, and that's also why I'm trying to like... Why when we're doing this, I'm talking about like sleep, we're talking about working out, we're talking about hydration, nutrition, supplement. All of these things should put us in the right state of mind to hit that flow state. I think a large part of, well, obviously aim training, there's a long way we can go in an aim trainer, but in game, it's mostly stuff outside the raw aim. That being said, raw aim can be worked on. Better mouse control, better reading skills. All of these things will lead to, we had a whole seminar talking about this in the dojo, but if we work on the raw skills, work on the core skills, and improve on those, then that should translate to higher levels of gameplay in the rest of the game, in other scenarios as well. Because you have a better underlying skill to base everything else on. But for me, I have a lot of problems with consistency. And that could be a inconsistency in mindset, inconsistency in decision making, focus, hard to say. But those are things I need to work on. When I'm on peak performance, like, it's scary. But I only hit that, like, crazy peak every once in a while. I want to find that way where I can force that more often. I want to find, like, I want to raise my average. I want to raise my median to a point where it's, like, scary. I think I have it in me. I just need to, like, lock in. We have most of the tools at our disposal. I have this whole channel. And I think, like, maybe we should crystallize the goals a bit more. Maybe we should make like a pinned post of just the goals of the channel. Explain it. Pin it on the YouTube channel. What are the goals of Marauder? It's being a god gamer. Obviously, maybe it's silly to want outside validation, but I want people to watch the clip. I want to be able to impress myself, but I want people to watch the clips and be like, holy shit. I want that to be a consistent thing. I want to be accusated a lot. I want to go to stage. I want to, when you're looking at a goal, it's like, yeah, we want Celestial, but I just want to be known as like a fucking gamer. It's always been one of my goals. I never really got there because we got lost on the way with the content. And I think that might be farther away than having to play on LAN. And you know, this type of stuff is fleeting, but this is a nice additional goal to have. It's also harder to say, like, when would you get that recognition? Would you ever? We already get it. We actually started getting it a lot since we started aim training. Like, it's already, the aim training and the coaching session has yielded, and the sessions plural have led to so many like awesome comments from you guys. But I'm greedy. I want more. I want more. I think that's why I've always been like, I really like Shroud. I've been really impressed with Shroud. Like the guy, he has his takes and whatnot. People disagree with him, but just like the idea of people being like, this guy, Shroud. Like when you say Shroud, people are like, that guy's a good gamer. I've always wanted to be like that, where people go, Otter, that guy's a gamer. I think that's a very difficult goal, but it is a goal I've always wanted. And I think now more than ever, I think it's time, like obviously it's time for us to actually try to make that happen somehow. I don't know how the journey would be. I thought, you know, we make educational content, it pays the bills, it helps people, but it doesn't get us closer to that goal. And people don't take not streamers, they don't take content creators seriously skill-wise. So in some ways, I'm going against the goal. Really funny. Obviously, if I'd be chasing comments, I'd just be doing solo to Celestial all the time. But we'll get there, chat. We'll get there. We're gonna start streaming. We're gonna continue our grind towards top 100. No idea how far away we are. Yesterday I joked and I said, like, dude, if we hit top 100 in one session, if we hit eternity in one session, then we're gonna post whole. But I'm not gonna do that because I think we grinded a little over 100 points to get to where we are today yesterday. So if I lock in and go crazy, who knows? Maybe 100 points a day, a little bit more than that, and we would get top 100 just like that. And that's all solo queue, which I think is, personally, people might disagree, but I've always felt like not to diminish the accomplishments of others, but I've always felt like when you get a rank and it's a stack, you're doing it with a stack, even if it's a duo, especially if it's a trio or quad stack or six stack, there's a bit of an asterisk to it. It's not pure. I'm a purist at heart, you guys should know that by now. There's just something, like, your pure skill level is your solo queue level. And that comes with the ability to navigate all the randomness of your teammates, all the randomness of your enemies, your personal impact, how you can, like, coordinate the game to be a win despite the odds. It's just, to me, more commendable. I was thinking about doing a video or posting a take about it. I'd say, if I'd make up a number, I think we might have mentioned this in a previous video, but let's say ranking let's say get like, so number 1 is a bad example because I think getting number 1 in most rank systems, whether you stack or solo queue or not, is impressive, and it doesn't really work in this case. But let's say, if you get top 500 versus a top 500 solo queue, to me, is as valuable as say top 100 in a stack, maybe higher. So if I get top 100 or top 50 or higher solo queue, to me, that's getting closer to being like top 10 value in a stack. And maybe people will disagree with that, and that's fine. But that's kind of where I'm sitting at, because you're just, the more people you bring into a stack, especially if you're good enough to be outside of the system, because like at the top of rank ladders in every single game, there's going to be people, pro players and whatnot, that are so good that the system, you can't quantify their skill within a system, and you can't quantify their synergy with the teammates in a system, and they're gonna farm anyways. And when you bring 2 people, 3 people, 4 people of that caliber into one group, it's not like they're gonna win. They're gonna climb. It's guaranteed. And I don't like that. This is it right with me. But and that's why I think solo queue is the way to go. You really, if you want to impress me, you come and say, hey, I got this rank solo queue. I'll be like, damn, that is great. If you do it in a stack, somebody will be like, yeah, that's great. Maybe just not, it just has a bit of an asterisk to it. And I feel a bit tired. I cannot tell if I'm jet lagged or if it's because of I need to hydrate more, get more water. Or I'm just tired because I only slept 7 hours. Who knows? Anyways, let's hopping in. Should I like get some coffee after this game? I don't know how long we're gaming for. Played for 6.5 hours straight. I haven't eaten.
You do not wish
I had chocolate.
used as a weapon.
Like bad. Sugar's not good for you.
I simply want to be the one who's wielding the sword.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Just as I forged a nation, I shall wield a weapon fit for a king. Look at your show.
Luna, Mag, Rocket, Root. Salak.
Someone scratch my back.
It's okay. Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
Go Salak.
Mag 1.
Salak into this honor and level.
Salak 1.
Here, both TPS plus that. Hero old man. Go Groot.
Look at that.
Mission area is yours.
Yeah, I like that.
1 HP Salak. You got her. Nice.
Yeah. A goner.
Wait, one
Here's
pass.
what I'm thinking, Pizza. I think you ult when they Groot ult. I ult or whatever else.
Okay.
Company.
Find that soul.
Oh, they didn't know Groot anymore.
Oh shit. I guess I ult them.
I must regain
You can just go first whenever, I think.
I like the cold.
There's
Yep,
someone
south already.
on the right side. Seems that there's a hella offense here.
I got her.
You look at Cal.
He's super.
He is so low. You look at their Luna. Let's walk on him, let's walk on him.
Half of the
Nice
mission
one.
area. Keep going.
I'm putting my res beacon a little up so you guys can play up.
universes.
Antonio,
triple
if you're gonna
heals?
jump
Yeah,
back,
triple
just
heals.
jump back right here, one thing.
Never mind, just hopped out of this round, yeah.
I want a soul.
I should have done that.
Can we look to apply pressure right here so our Salak can kill someone?
Okay.
Soul.
On high ground, Salak high ground. Hello, left side off angle. Can you mark that? Nice.
Mag is old, right?
Look up Lucky, look up.
Point.
Can we go point? Can we go
Yeah, just get this, get this, get this.
My res beacon's gone, my res.
Sally top left.
sending into...
I like top left.
So he's gonna hold.
Mark this out.
Never mind. Mag 1.
Nice pull.
Don't kill him. Don't kill the hell down. Don't let him touch.
Yeah, this is the best player in the fucking game.
Keep fighting
I think so.
Yeah. Oh,
That was worth it. I could have shifted as well.
Touch up,
I think
bro.
that wasn't. Yeah, you said that in chat. I mean, obviously, you guys are gonna be like, it genuinely is like.
Starts in 5.
I think it's because you guys tell me in chat you're watching my stream. Obviously, I think I know like you're gonna be biased. I would imagine the people in my lobby knows better. That's I think what's going on. I just sucks ass. It is though.
Namor now.
Find that soul.
Let's walk the point in like 5 seconds.
Enter long.
Okay, I'm gonna drop down. Alright. I'm walking the point.
They have nothing for my ult, right? I'm gonna try to ult. Ulting.
Fuck yourself for back. Fuck yourself for back.
I'm ready to put on a show.
I broke my fucking ass, but. We look like Hulk.
Down healer, down healer. Cool in, cool in.
Go Hulk. Hold on. I don't know.
No heal.
I am barely harmed.
Chad, would I recognize the Vision GMG guy? He's from Apex, right? Oh, I'm misremembering.
It's on res beacon.
Resistance is futile. Here's this life.
Back's gonna be like below there in like 10 seconds. Not yet, though. But behind. Or
No shift on the Namor.
I can point.
Nice.
Double KO.
Here's this life.
I have res beacon in 26.
Keep capturing the mission area. Keep going.
There, can we stay right here? When they walk out? I can ult first.
Okay.
I have an amp spot. Get up there.
Hold left center.
Let's open left there. Oh, that's a good point though. That's a good point.
Come back.
You can ult.
Oh, sorry.
Became a pseudo fucking member.
Luna dead. Only one support.
Get shit out of her.
Name your ship.
Look at him more.
Soldiers, Namor.
Double KO.
Oh, but I should have told you that you can ult first.
I want a soul.
You may have a soul.
Why would I need healing?
Porting.
Keeping.
Keep pairing. But yeah, that's a good
Here's
point.
this life.
All good.
These are pro players, by the way.
GG.
Pro players, by the way.
GG.
Man, that was okay. My aim was kind of skip this game, but other than that was a good game.
Another epic victory. Big win.
See, the guy was right. The guy from last game was right. He said you should keep blocking DPS, so I did, and then we won with 13k damage. Like, he was right all along.